goes on, ring goes off. Ring goes on, ring goes off. Ring goes on, ring goes off. Ring.
Hello, I am Joseph Blanchett.
And I'm Dustin Watts.
I am the creator of the One Ring to Rule Them All series. You know me as Legendary Frog. My friend Dustin here, well, he just kind of hangs around.
I'm just riding the wave, baby.
Yeah, don't say that anymore.
Oh, come on, I don't ever have any fun.
For the next 4 hours, for the next 30 minutes, 5 minutes, we're going to take you on a behind-the-scenes look on how the movies were made. As far as you know. It all started in the summer of 1962.
Or 2001, whichever one sounds more reasonable.
I had just gotten Flash and I was eager to get started making movies.
The results were subpar.
After a few attempts at Flash movies, me and Dustin went to go see the first Lord of the Rings movies.
The Fellowship of the Ring.
It was swell. And on the car ride home, the idea for One Ring to Rule Them All was born.
For your convenience, the following scene will be performed with puppets.
Sock puppets.
Dustin, how did Gandalf survive the fall in Moria?
He landed on a trampoline.
Was it the one trampoline to rule them all?
After a few hours, the joke got kind of stale.
You know, the Dreamcast has the best ratio of good games to bad games ever.
Is it the one console to rule them all? Ow, 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 ow.
After I got the idea, I made some really nice concept sketches, and I think it transferred very well to the computer screen.
It got much better, and the final product looked like this.
I couldn't believe how successful it was. My mailbox was overflowing with emails, and I got IMs like every 5 seconds. Eventually, I started to work on a sequel. I redesigned most of the character models, and I recast Bob the Goblin with Wayne the Goblin. Bob later became the stunt double for Yoda. I take great pride in my work knowing that all of my jokes are original.
Eat my shorts.
Ay, caramba!
We were ready to start doing voices.
But Gollum needed the perfect voice.
Here are some behind-the-scenes clips of the casting of Gollum.
And we here at X-Play give this magic ring a precious 3 out of 5.
Next!
Well, it looks like the Hobbit stole the ring.
Next!
These are gonna take the precious from the hobbitses.
No. Next!
Yes, I must have the precious.
Alfred? Nah, can't be.
Do you know how long Resident Evil Code Veronica Flash Edition has been in the works? I need a job.
Not here you don't.
No.
Next!
It's a me, Schmeagol.
It's a you, going out the door.
Mamma mia.
Next! You're probably wondering why Joey did a special edition of a very slipshod cartoon.
Slipshod?
Look it up, man.
Alright. I always felt that the first movie never really quite fit in with later installments of the series. So I decided to redo everything. Voices, graphics, jokes, and replace all the rings with walkie-talkies and add AT-AT walkers into the background.
In other words, he pulled a George Lucas.
Yeah, I was later convinced to tone it down a bit.
I take PayPal donations.
And no one clicks those anyway. And that's the basic story about how the One Ring to Rule Them All movies got started.
And now, here's some words from our loyal fans.
Joseph Blanchett's movies are bland and distasteful.
That's what we'd be saying if we didn't like Joey's movies. Right, Richie? Right?
Legendary Frog, yeah, he's not, I'm not very impressed by his work, actually. He's not very original. Pretty much just takes jokes from other cartoons and puts them in his, really. So, not all that impressed. I'm not all that impressed, really. I mean, I don't do things like that.
Legendary Frog? I remember that guy. Man, he's as funny as a brain tumor, which isn't very funny at all.
Yeah, I remember in high school, Joey and I used to go down to the flagpole all the time for certain reasons. He usually didn't want to go, but I made him. Usually end up with his lunch money after it, but whatever. He used to talk about Lord of the Rings all the time. Yeah, I thought he was a nerd, but, well, actually, he still is a nerd. You freaking nerd! God, you're a nerd!
Okay, maybe this was a bad idea. This has been Joseph Blanchett, aka Legendary Frog,
And Dustin Watts.
bidding you adieu.
Give me money.
Ring goes on, ring goes off. Ring goes on.